And if that's the case, there it is. You know, the first track was like, okay, I couldn't really hear what they were saying. You know, okay, boom. She only said that. Oh, cool. We go to the second video. Okay, guess what? It sounded like the context was kind of off. No problem. What's the what? Suck my what? All right, I think we're done here.
You're out.
Yeah, you know, but I'm with you with the whole cancel thing. But seeing it in succession of the way we just saw it, you know, I can see why people were like, F this. And if people are actually following her and seeing this grow and grow and go to a point where she's regularly doing this.
People, this is why I can't have nice things. You know, every time I start to enjoy something, man, every time I start to actually get into something, it's only a matter of time before somebody wants to cancel it.
Oh, no.
Not worried about whether
that big
I
old
like
cancel
it.
button.
Yeah. I don't care if you like it, Corey. I don't like it. It's done. Cancel it. Pull the plug. Don't want it no more. And that is what is happening to my girl over here. I've really been into the music of this chick right here, Doja Cat. Now, I've been loving her latest hit that she put out there. Let me put this up here. Y'all know this is turning into the summer jam right now. Say So. Don't you say so. Say so. Hey, where the music go? Cancel that shit. It's done. Cut that bitch off. It's done. What? I was just getting into it. I was just loving it. I was looking online because the song Say So, I love the song, and then I was just sitting on my computer, and I was just like, well, you know, I was sitting with my computer. If I was sitting on my computer, I'd probably break that shit. I was sitting with my computer, and I said, you know what? It was on my mind. I said, I don't know what the video is like for that song. Let me look up the video. Didn't even get that far. Before I even got to the video, headline, cancel this bitch. Get her out. Yeah, man. You know, I was like, and that's why I was like, man, you know, I was like, God damn it, I can't have nothing, Oz.
You're not supposed to. Shit.
It's getting to the point now where, you know, you ain't truly famous unless you've been canceled. You have celebrities talking to each other. How many times you been canceled? What, twice? Well, you ain't shit. You know, I've been canceled about 5 times already. We ain't getting rid of this subscription right here.
Shit, man. Ain't about your likes. It's all about your cancellations, man.
It is. It's getting to the point now. Where you got likes, people ain't gonna be happy about that. Subscriptions, no, cancels. Because everybody, when you get big enough, you get famous enough, some people just looking through your shit. Just digging through it, looking for something. So they can cancel you. So here's the thing, Oz. I looked at her and I said, well, what happened? You know, I'm looking at this young black woman. I mean, apparently she's so black. I know she light-skinned, but she is so black, apparently you can't even say her name. She's from South Africa. I'm not gonna even try to say the name. That's why they call her Doja Cat, because people say that shit.
They make up shit for you. If they can't say your name, they make some shit up for you. Yeah. Your name is Doja Cat.
Doja Cat. I can say that. Let's keep. Nah, I ain't trying to say that shit. Doja Cat. We're sticking with that.
That's you.
Was she rude to a fan? Was she mistreating her employees? Did she not wear a mask at the grocery store during Corona times? You know, and I looked at the headline. It's like, no, racism. Straight up racism.
Racism against who?
A past. A very racist past is what people are accusing her of having. This is from Insider, but again, like everything, you can find this on many publications. It says here, the headline, Doja Cat was canceled and then uncanceled for what some are calling her racist past. And they put the whole drama, the timeline of the drama on Twitter. Apparently things were going back and forth with that. So, Oz, I know you said you don't know anything about this girl. Did you recognize any of the music?
I sure did not.
That's how quarantined he is.
I'm old, man. Stuck in the 90s, man. Can't get me out. I'm trapped.
Yeah, ain't nothing out here, man. Stay in the 90s, man.
Yeah, I'm trapped.
Ain't nothing in these 2000s, man. You go ahead and stay right there. In fact, open the door, man. Let me in. I want to join you. I want to go back.
You got your mask on. You come on in.
Yeah, man. I got my overalls. I got my colorful clothes, man. I might even get that hot top fade going, man. Let me back in.
Baggy pants. Come on in.
Baggy pants, man. Let me back up in there, sir. Any room for one more?
90s are back anyways, at least for fashion.
That's fake
so
90s.
You can do it.
That's fake 90s.
Fake
no, he's
90s,
back in the real 90s. Is she racist against white people? She's a self-hating black. There's
so many ways you can go.
There's so many ways you can go. Is she scare the Asians and trying to push them out of places like everybody's trying to do today because she think every Asian got the Roni? She trying to put the Mexicans in cages. What's going on with this girl, man? Let's see here. I'll take racist against blacks for 200. And apparently that's the situation. I don't look, but just again, I always say this because part of this discussion is people just jumping ahead. So please just hang with me and listen. I would appreciate that very much. So here's the deal with your girl right here. Apparently and allegedly she was hanging out in some chat rooms, the wrong chat rooms, which story goes was full of racist people. I'm not saying anything yet. Just bear with me, y'all. Just listen. Please just listen. I'm trying to get some context from this about where this accusation came from, and for which she was canceled and then uncanceled apparently within 5 minutes. But this is the video on Instagram that got everybody all heated and triggered.
ADD, has anybody ever told you that you look arrogant? And you shut the
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what the was going on.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
now I'll admit it does look like she's surrounded by a redneck Brady Bunch intro. I'll give you that. I didn't hear anything racist. I'm just letting you know. I mean, I don't have enough context. It could be, maybe, but I don't have enough context to hear it or see it myself. I don't know what the was going on with that. In fact, I can't even tell you if that. I don't know I don't even know if that was a real conversation. It was just all these sound bites, and I did not get one full sentence from any of that shit.
Only I heard is like, you look like Arabic. That's all I heard.
That's all I heard. I didn't hear anything else, man. I don't know if that counts as enough to say that that's racist. The people saying there's more videos. People saying there's more stuff out there. I tried to find some more stuff. There's stuff that was somebody said it's on World Star. Man, send it to me. I don't want to stop the show to look it up. Because I got this right before. 4chan here. What's that? Yeah, I'm gonna talk about the song that she did too.
Okay.
I think my thing with everything is that because it didn't help that she had a song called "Didn't Do Nothing," which they thought was a play on police brutality. People make fun of black people who get brutalized by the police because those people always say, yeah, because black people always, they never want to take the blame for the brutality that they get because they always claiming I didn't do nothing. So she put a song out there like that, which is deleted and you can't find anywhere. My whole thing is not to go in because here's the thing, my whole thing is not to defend her, or not to defend her, or to accuse her. Probably because I don't know enough. But she put out an apology for this, by the way. Let me put it down here because that's what people are following this with. You can believe her apology and not. It says here, she says, I want to address what's been happening on Twitter. I've used public chat rooms to socialize since I was a child. I shouldn't have been on some of those chat room sites, but I personally have never been involved in any racist conversations. I'm sorry to everyone that I offended. I'm a black woman. Half of my family is black in South Africa, and I'm very proud of where I come from. I think, is it true that she's half Jewish also?
People put links in there.
Couldn't tell you.
Says that there's a tweet over there.
Let me see here. Garbage gaming. Garbage gaming. Let me see that. Thinking about being black can make any sensible person depressed. Like just think about just like think about it wouldn't being white make so much more sense? Life would have value. All right.
Again, the context that is in, it sounds like it's coming out of frustration, and maybe she said it wrong. Because I kind of think what she was trying to say was like out of frustration. She's trying to say, I guess if everybody's white, it'd probably be easier to deal with all this garbage that we as black people got to deal with. But saying it that way doesn't help.
No, I was about to say. I said this the other day. Anytime you look at something, or you read something, or you hear something, and you turn into a snake. And because if you read something, I see something, I hear something, you go,
yeah,
and it's like that didn't come out the right way.
Yeah, not at all. You start hissing. Yeah, you start hissing. That's a problem.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think she's that stupid to put it out there that way. I don't know why she wrote it.
I don't know why she would do that. It probably came out the wrong way because it can be taken some kind of way.
Yeah.
Because let me read her apology too that I was about to read right here. Thank you, chat. I'm not, like I said, I didn't come in here. This is not so much about her. You'll get to the point of what I'm trying to get to with this right now. She says, I want to address what's happening on Twitter. I read this part already. I've never been on any sites that are racist. She says, I'm a black woman. Half of my family is black from South Africa, and I'm very proud of where I come from. Read that already too. As for the old song that's resurfaced, it was in no way tied to anything outside of my own personal experience. It was written in response to people who often use that term to hurt me. I made an attempt to flip its meaning, but recognized that it was a bad decision to use the term in my music. I understand my influence and impact, and I'm taking this all very seriously. I love you all, and I'm very sorry for upsetting or hurting any of you. That's not my character, and I'm determined to show that to everybody moving forward. Thank you.
Somebody put another link saying, here's another, it's safe on stream.
Here's another one safe on stream. I'll take a look at that. Thank you, chat, for contributing. Seriously.
It's on Instagram.
Oh, yeah. Her shirt reminds me of a baby duck. Her shirt is like a...
Oh, my God. I'm sorry.
Wow. That...
I mean, I couldn't hear what
she said. Suck. Okay, so I'm gonna say this. I'm quoting it. So I don't want Mr. Twitch coming in here and saying anything to me because I'm quoting something she said, and this is something where it's like this is something where I'm repeating for context. She looked at these guys. She suck my dick. So,
play the song.
I don't, man. I get.
There are people are like, this is ridiculous.
I don't like canceling people. I don't like putting immediately out there cancel because cancel don't do shit. I'm not listen to me. I'm just saying this. I don't like this whole thing where it's just a reaction of I don't like it, so I don't want to hear anymore. Because that's speaking from a very personal experience, and I think that there should be, I think there should be more discussion. I think person should have a chance to defend themselves. Although she ain't doing it very well right now.
Yeah, third time's a charm for me.
Yeah,
she fucked that up.
I think I think people shouldn't just react out of knee-jerk reactions. But I will tell you this, and I hope this is not the case, because I've known people like this, and it ain't cool.
So trashy.
I've known people who they try to impress some of the shittiest people. I've known what she's doing is from this clip right here, it looks like she was doing like a song and dance for a bunch of white people who's sitting there watching her. Like she was almost, like she's playing it up, using the word, the hard R, looking sexy for all these people. I don't know. This doesn't look good, man. But what one of the things that I don't like about canceling is that we see all of this, and what I'm afraid of right now is saying, because I don't know too much about it, I should probably look into this more. But what I'm afraid of is just going off on some angry tangent right now, being pissed off, cancel this bitch, and then you find out that either this was in a different context, or it was a mistake, or this person, was this a long time ago and it's a different person. I usually like to have more. My first reaction isn't to go in and say cancel. I know you can't cancel people like a cable bill.
But on
You
the
know?
on the chat, they say this is an ongoing thing for her. She gets on chat rooms and talk with white guys and doing race play.
Really?
And a few people said she was on those chat rooms like 3 days ago. It's nothing old or anything like
Why
that.
the f are you doing that?
See,
You know.
and if that's the case, there it is. You know, the first track was like, okay, I couldn't really hear what they were saying. You know, okay, boom. She only said that. Oh, cool. We go to the second video. Okay, guess what? It sounded like the context was kind of off. No problem. What? Suck my what? All right, I think we're done here.
You're out.
Yeah, you know, but I went with the whole cancel thing. But seeing it in succession of the way we just saw it, you know, I can see why people were like, F this. And if people are actually following her and seeing this grow and grow and go to a point where she's regularly doing this, of course, man, yeah, the cancel card is up.
Are y'all serious, boy?
I get it.
Are y'all serious? Like I say, I'm not gonna make a full decision on the live podcast right now, but this seems up, man. I don't know what's going on, but y'all are saying is showing me. Please, people, I ain't making no kind of decision right now. But is she still? Why the f is she doing this, man? You know, this. Why is she on these chat rooms talking to these guys? I mean, she's got a chart topper, man. She's hanging out with Nicki Minaj and making videos. Oh, why you got that? Why the f are you doing this? What?
It's part of her Illuminati initiation.
Is it a weird fetish? You know,
Yeah, I think so. Because on chat, they say she always on chat rooms with white guys, and she likes to degrade herself and like do this race play and everything.
People saying, now look, this is what people hate. People just want me to come out and be like, man, f this hoe. Yeah, dirty skank. Yeah, cancel. Listen, I don't know enough about the story. You guys are educating me though. That shit escalated real quick.
In 3 videos.
Just three, man, in a row.
What's the worst?
I don't even want to see the fourth.
Damn.
No, I ain't got no Doja checks, and I ain't defending the chick. I'm just saying I don't know, and I'm looking at all the shit that's coming up right now, and I'm like, Jesus. But you know, I still think like I'm not gonna go like straight to cancel because that's just something that I don't do because I think that's such an easy thing to yell out. It's just like any kind of social movement, man. At first it kind of meant something, and then it just kind of like it's just something that you say from an immediate reaction. But this is weird. And this seems like a weird fetish, man. It's like, she's not out there. I mean, just correct me if I'm right. Is she doing this like these weird exhibition sessions for like white dudes who say racist shit to her?
Yeah, they say she's always on Instagram live, and she flashes her titties and do weird stuff.
Why the f does she need to do that?
I don't know. I guess she likes it.
Well, I mean, listen, if she's flashing her titties on Instagram, that's cool. If she is out there yelling out this racist shit on a specific forum, well, that's where that stuff is encouraged on that forum, on that platform. That's her doing her. You know, whatever, you do your thing. But if you out here just in these streets, you know, doing that might be a problem. So it depends on where and how she's doing this, right?
Yeah.
You know, if she's doing it on these sites and it's, you know, for her own enjoyment, you know, kind of whatever, and people are taking snapshot of this and showing it out of context, you know, that's her own personal.
Yeah.
Right? So is it fair for us to be like, yo, okay, cancel this bitch because on her spare time she's like dropping an M-bomb and, you know, getting shit on or something like that? I don't know.
Yeah. Somebody says sexual fetish, like getting beaten by white men.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is this like some sort of like Mandingo syndrome for women? Black women?
Yeah, but again, if that's all her time, that's all her time, right?
You some big shit. You out there. You know, it's not like you're struggling. It ain't like back in the day, because apparently she's done this shit before. Back in the day, when she was a goddamn barnyard animal, she was saying homophobic shit too. Because I remember a long time ago, I was like, oh shit, is this the same chick before she was a cat? She was a cow?
Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow.
Maybe she's crazy. You know what I mean?
I mean, when she's not famous, I understand she's trying to get attention, but when you have this song everywhere just playing it, why you don't need the attention anymore.
Did y'all not know this? A lot of people in the chat didn't even know this. Yeah, man, if I'm correct, before any of this stuff, before she blew up, bitch, she was a cow.
Mm.
Maybe she's insane. You know, People like in the chat talk about, bruh, what is this?
I don't know, man. In this day and age, like this kind of shit get famous and people running after this cheap shit. And, you know, then people go crazy because they think all the cheap shit works.
Well, I don't mind. Like, I think this is kind of creative, what she did right here with this song. I mean,
Yeah, very creative.
No,
yes.
I mean, this is, it's funny. She did it as a joke, you know? I mean,
she did everything as a joke, if you ask her.
Yeah, I mean, well, this right here, it was meant to be funny. It was meant to be a joke, and I get it. I'm not gonna criticize her for everything, you know. But like that's a joke. It might be for you, might not be, but it's nothing wrong with it. But you know, this shit that she's doing now, it sounds like maybe she had a past or a fetish or something. I don't know. Wow, chat, y'all are really
putting this on tonight, man. You putting this on tonight.
Yeah, man. Again, they say we can't make this shit up, and hey, if you're not, then that is wild. But you know that. Let me say something, y'all. You know that's the thing, man. That's why I don't like. That's why I don't like cancel culture, because it never affects anything. When she did this, cow song, and because they talked about this in headlines 2 years ago. Back then they were talking about Doja Cat. Again, this is from Billboard. Doja Cat comes under fire for defending homophobic language and tweet. This is from the story. Doja Cat's rapid rise may be put on hold after her response to resurfaced homophobic tweets.
Oh my gosh, she has that too.
Yeah, they have left some fans unsettled out there. So everybody heard that. You know, it came from, you know, this when she was talking about Moo and shit. Apparently, she was calling people all kind of the homophobic slurs and everything too. But what happened after that? Nothing. Well, no, you know what happened? She blew up. She blew up even more. So cancel culture ain't working, man. There has to be the conversations. There has to be, you know, people like bringing this shit up and bring it up in a forum or in a way that actually addresses this properly. Just people like putting hashtag cancel. That shit don't work. Nothing happens. If cancel culture worked, crazy ass Mel Gibson be out. He wouldn't be around here. You know,
I think cancel is still good though. If she get canceled, she cannot make money, then maybe she will shut up in the future.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how I feel about that. I don't know. I like to, it might be weird. I just like to hear I like to hear people like try to tell us what's going on besides giving us like some apology, like, well, that was a long time ago and I'm being a better person. I was like, no, let's really address this shit if it's really happening.
She's like, long time, I mean 3 days ago.
Yeah, you know, but that is crazy. If she's still in these chat rooms.
Talk about craziness up in there.
That sounds like I've been using this term a lot. I'm gonna use it again. That sounds like some Stockholm syndrome shit. She's like, I've been on these chat rooms since I was a child, saying things I shouldn't have been, and you still doing that shit? They got in your goddamn mind.
Yeah, as a child. Hold on now.
As a child.
That's how I grew up, she said.
Somebody said Logan Paul got canceled, and he was back. Cancel culture don't mean shit, y'all.
Cancel culture is like a timeout.
It is. And you know what? And people are starting to make it now something where cancel culture they're taking the weight out of it too. You know, because I can't tell you how many people, it's funny. This is how old we are, Oz.
Yep.
This is how old we are today. People just today are discovering Tropic Thunder.
Yep.
People today are discovering Tropic Thunder, and they're saying, you know, and people are actually saying, you know, that movie's great, but who is that black dude in it?
But Simple Jack thought he was smart, or rather didn't think he was retarded, so he can't afford to play retarded.
And people are like, you know, I like the black dude in that, but he said the R word a little bit too much. And then people telling, they whispering people there, hey, that was Robert Downey Jr. What? Iron Man wore blackface?
And why?
People just woke up one day like, wait a minute.
What? Now this movie's been out for over a decade. People talking about, they just found out, they talking about, cancel him. Cancel Robert Downey Jr. Oh my God. I can't believe it. You know, people's world just shook up, man. Yep. Hey, look, I've been trying to cancel this motherfucker ever since I saw Dr. Doolittle. But he ain't, but nothing, people, you know, there was a reason for that. You ask why. Like, people still just, today they're so touchy. It's like, they don't understand that was satire. That was actually speaking about race and race in Hollywood and you know, it could be problematic today, but it really wasn't. It wasn't racist as people are trying to say it. I can understand people uncomfortable with it, but But there are people who immediately they don't understand the context before you even tell them anything to actually make their own decision, which I would respect the decision, but people just look at it and say, cancel Robert Downey Jr. You know what I'm saying, man?
Did you guys know? Did you know? Did you know that Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, was in blackface? Get out of here. Yeah, man. Oh, man. That was the funniest part of the whole thing. You know, let the whistleblowers out there, let people know.
Yeah.
To watch out. You know, Robert Downey out here race playing.
Yeah. All I'm saying, y'all, you know, because there's a lot of things going on with hashtag cancel somebody that's not very effective right now. I think it's taken away from the conversation and just putting heat on personal feelings and people wanting instant gratification. I'm all for hearing somebody out. I'm all for going deep, just like we did tonight, y'all. You notice I didn't fight y'all. I'm like, I'm thinking y'all. I'm like, holy shit, that got weird.
Yeah, it was from 0 to 100 in minutes.
It got worse and worse and worse. Thank you, chat, for that.
Boy, we would dig until we hit a septic tank, and then we'd have to go too deep either, man. Yeah, I don't know. People have to actually do that. It has to be discussed, and people have to actually start like offering things and saying things and talking about it. Because somebody said talking doesn't help either. You know what? A lot of people are full of shit, but I think talking helps better than, you know, an empty hashtag that people just have taken the meaning out of it because people just throw it down for every little thing that makes them upset. You know, that's you know, conversations actually like us again tonight. You know, conversation about it. I think we're actually going to get things done, man, quicker than just hashtag.
Yeah, because conversation leads to investigation. Investigation leads to, you know, evidence. And we got a lot of evidence tonight.
Yeah, boy, did we?
Yes.
Exhibit A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
We didn't even see most
whole
of it.
goddamn alphabet. So
yeah. Q, R, S, G, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
That is people, if that's true, that is disturbing, and that does, I don't say cancel, but that deserves, if it's true like y'all said it is, and I hope, look, for some reason I hope it's not, because I'd really just, because damn, I like that song. but you know, yeah, man, that needs to be talked about, and you know, every now and then we need to get used to quit letting people slide too. You know, I think you put down a, you know, can't say cancel, and that just becomes a slogan, and everybody's like, okay, well, we said it.
Look what people
Moving
say.
on next.
Corey, not against talking, but if there are no consequences like money, she won't learn anything.
Yeah, people, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I hate to disappoint you, but I don't know what it's gonna take. But that's the way of the world right now. Something's gonna have to change, and this is a bigger issue for another time. But yeah, people with money, people with fame, people with good PR, people with good publicists, you know, they get by. And I'm not opposed to letting people get by. People do shit, and if it's from a long time ago, which I'm not saying this was. Y'all said that was like 48 hours ago that this shit happened. But you know, I'm all for like people changing, learning, being different people at a time. I don't know. Hopefully that can happen with this. I don't know what to say about this, man. This is weird to me, and it makes I tell you, I'm not saying that this is the case. You guys have made a case for it though, but I really hate this whole thing where you got somebody who's black or half black or somebody who is of color, and they just feel the need to kiss ass to the people that don't like them, to the people that see them as low. That disturbs me. All right, y'all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there you go.
It feels even weird that a half black person saying it though.
Kanye, somebody put Kanye up in there. Kanye's another one that I would, you know, yeah, I don't like what he's doing right now, but I'm not putting out cancel. I tell you what, I just want, what we all need to start doing is if we really don't like something, that's the thing, man. Here's another thing about cancel culture. We all say we don't like something. We all say we hate it, cancel that, and we still give it our money. We still get our attention. We still, you know, support this shit. One way or another. I hear a lot of people say, man, Kanye, that's bad what he's doing. But you know, all the shit, that new album, man, that shit slap. I gotta get that. You know, people, come on. You know, I don't listen to Kanye anymore, man. You know, and that's just me. You know, I might listen to some old shit of his own, but I will not buy a Kanye album. I will not go out and I damn won't show buying the Kanye merch or products or anything like that. So,
well, that's what happens when, you know, you have a person or entity become you know, synonymous with being good. So whatever whatever the product that they're pushing is synonymous with being good, right? So if Kanye drops, oh, Kanye is synonymous with being good. He's a little crazy, but whatever he does is good. So that's why you got these people buying stuff and buying into it, because when you hear Kanye, oh man, his song is good. That's it.
Maybe instead of trying to cancel people, you can just ignore them and don't buy, don't listen, whatever. That means the cancel.
Hashtag ain't gonna do shit today. Now, hashtag will actually, you know, a movement will pick up steam. Me Too picked up steam gladly, you know, and whatnot. We have to look past making things slogans and just hashtags, man. You know, once you do that, you know, you just slap them down. They don't mean anything. We got to start, you know, if you really want to change stuff, if you really don't like something, you know, make your voice heard. So, you know, don't support your money anymore. Don't go out and, you know, give attention to things in a way that will actually help people. You know, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, but this is that's the, you know, but canceling, I just don't see anything happening with it. But I mean, you guys definitely made me aware of what's going on tonight. I tell you, hashtag may not do anything, but Instagram's a mother, man.
So it is.